Hello students. Today we are going to explore a beautiful poem called A Valediction, Forbidding Mourning by John Donne. John Donne was an English poet who lived a long time ago, from 1572 to 1631. Donne is famous for writing poems about love, death, and deep thoughts. This poem is special because it talks about love in a very unique way. It is not just about feelings but about a strong connection between two people. This video covers the explanation and analysis of A Valediction, Forbidding Mourning by John Donne. First, let me tell you what a valediction means. The word valediction comes from Latin. It means saying goodbye. But it is not a sad goodbye. The word forbidding means stopping or not allowing. Mourning means crying or feeling sad, especially when someone dies or leaves. So, the title A Valediction, Forbidding Mourning means saying goodbye without sadness. Donne wrote this poem for his wife, Anne. He had to travel and leave her behind. He wanted her to stay strong and not cry. This is the background of the poem. Knowing this helps us understand why Donne wrote it. Explanation of A Valediction, Forbidding Mourning by John Donne. As virtuous men pass mildly away, and whisper to their souls to go, whilst some of their sad friends do say, the breath goes now, and some say, no. Virtuous men means good, honest people. Pass mildly away means they die quietly. They do not fight or make noise when they die. Donne says they whisper to their souls to go. This means they softly tell their souls to leave their bodies. A soul is the part of a person that lives inside, like their spirit. When someone dies, people believe the soul leaves the body. Whilst means while. Sad friends are the people who love these virtuous men. These friends are watching them die. Some friends say, the breath goes now. This means they think the person is dying because they stop breathing. But other friends say, no. They think the person is still alive. Donne starts the poem with death. He wants to compare death to his goodbye. When good people die, they are calm. Donne wants his goodbye to be calm too. He is telling his wife not to be sad when he leaves. The theme here is death and calmness. A theme is the main idea in a poem. Donne uses death as a symbol. A symbol is something that stands for something else. Death symbolizes his leaving. He says leaving is not bad, just like death is not bad for virtuous men. The literary device here is a simile. A simile compares two things using like or as. Donne compares his goodbye to a peaceful death. The structure is simple. It has 4 lines. This is called a quatrain. Each line has a rhythm, like music. This rhythm keeps the poem flowing. So let us melt, and make no noise. No tear floods, nor sigh tempests move. 'Twere profanation of our joys, to tell the laity our love. So connects this stanza to the first one. Donne says, let us melt. Melt means to come together quietly, like two things blending. He is talking to his wife. He wants their goodbye to be silent. Make no noise means do not cry or shout. Tear floods means lots of tears. Sigh tempests means loud sighs. Donne is telling his wife to not cry a lot or sigh loudly on his departure. 'Twere means it would be. Profanation means ruining something holy. The poet says that crying would ruin their happy love. The word laity means ordinary people. Donne says their love is special. Telling normal people about it would make it less sacred. In this stanza, Donne tells his wife to stay quiet when he leaves. He thinks their love is too big for tears. The poet says that they should part silently because their love is holy. The theme is love and separation. The symbol is a melt. It shows their souls joining, not breaking apart. A literary device is metaphor. A metaphor compares two unlike things. Tear floods and sigh tempests are metaphors. Tears are not really a flood, but they feel big. Sighs are not a storm, but they sound strong. This stanza is also a quatrain, with 4 lines. The structure keeps the poem steady. Moving of th earth brings harms and fears. Men reckon what it did, and meant. But trepidation of the spheres, though greater far, is innocent. Moving of th earth means earthquakes. Th is short for the. Earthquakes scare people. Men reckon it means people think hard. They wonder what the earthquake did and why it happened. Trepidation of the spheres means the movement of stars and planets. Long ago, people thought the stars and planets moved in circles called spheres. It is a big movement, but no one sees it. Greater far means the movement is bigger than an earthquake. Donne compares two things. Earthquakes are small but scary. The shaking of the heavens, stars and planets, is big but harmless. He says his leaving is like the heavens. It is a big change, but it does not hurt their love. The theme is love's strength. The symbol is the spheres. They show a huge, perfect love. A literary device is contrast. Contrast shows differences. Donne contrasts earthquakes with the spheres. The structure is still a quatrain, keeping the poem organized. Dull sublunary lover's love, whose soul is sense, cannot admit absence, because it doth remove those things which element it. Sublunary means under the moon. Long ago, people thought everything under the moon changed. So, sublunary lovers are normal lovers. Their love is not special. Whose soul is sense means their love is based on the body, like touch or sight. Donne says his love is better than normal love. Normal love is weak. His love is strong even when he is far away. The poet says weak love fails when people are apart. In this stanza, the theme is true love versus weak love. The symbol is sublunary. It shows ordinary, changing love. A literary device is parenthesis. The line, whose soul is sense, is in brackets. It adds extra information. The structure stays a quatrain. But we by a love so much refined, that ourselves know not what it is. Inter assured of the mind. Careless, eyes, lips, and hands to miss. Refined means pure. Donne says their love is special and pure. Ourselves know not what it is, means they cannot explain it because it is too deep. Inter assured of the mind means their minds trust each other. Careless means they do not worry. Eyes, lips, and hands to miss means they do not need to see, kiss, or touch. This stanza shows Donne's point. Their love is not about the body. It is about the mind and soul. Their love is pure and does not need physical things. The theme is spiritual love. The symbol is refined. It shows perfect love. The structure is a quatrain. Our two souls therefore, which are one. Though I must go, endure not yet a breach, but an expansion. Like gold to airy thinness beat. Our two souls means Donne and his wife's spirits. Which are one means they are joined. Endure not yet means they do not suffer. A breach means a break. But he says it is not a break. It is an expansion. Like gold to airy thinness beat means like gold stretched thin. Gold is a metal. People can hammer it into a thin sheet. It does not break but spreads. In this stanza, Donne says leaving makes their love grow, not end. The poet says their souls stay connected even when apart. The theme is unity. The symbol is gold. Gold shows strong, lasting love. The literary device is simile. Like gold compares their love to gold. The structure is a quatrain. If they be two, they are two so. As stiff twin compasses are two. Thy soul, the fixed foot, makes no show to move, but doth, if the other do. If they be two means if their souls are separate. As stiff twin compasses are two means like a compass. A compass is a tool for drawing circles. It has two legs. One leg stays still. The other moves. Thy soul is his wife's soul. The fixed foot means the still leg of the compass. Donne says their souls are like a compass. His wife stays home and he travels. But they are still connected. The poet says their souls work together like a compass. The theme is connection and the symbol is the compass. It shows unity and balance. The literary device is conceit. The compass is their love. The structure is a quatrain. And though it in the center sit, yet when the other far doth roam, it leans and hearkens after it, and grows erect, as that comes home. It in the center sit means his wife's soul stays still. The other far doth roam means Donne travels far. It leans and hearkens after it means her soul listens and follows him. Hearkens means listens carefully. Grows erect means stands straight. As that comes home it means when Donne returns. The stanza shows that Anne's soul waits for him. When he comes back, it is happy. The poet says her soul stays connected and welcomes him back. The theme is loyalty. The symbol is the compass again. It shows her steady love. The literary device is imagery. Imagery paints a picture with words. We see the compass leaning. The structure is a quatrain. Such wilt thou be to me, who must, like the other foot, obliquely run. Thy firmness makes my circle just, and makes me end where I begun. Such wilt thou be to me means this is how his wife is. Who must means Donne has to go. Like the other foot, obliquely run means he moves like the compass's moving leg. Obliquely means not straight. Thy firmness means her strength. Makes my circle just means she keeps his path perfect. A circle is round and complete. Makes me end where I begun means he returns to her. In this stanza the poet says that her love guides him back home. She keeps their love complete. The theme is eternal love. The symbol is the circle. It shows endless love. The literary device is metaphor. The circle is their journey. The structure is a quatrain. The poem ends where it started, like a circle. Conclusion. An explanation and analysis of A Valediction, Forbidding Mourning by John Donne reveals that the poem has 9 stanzas. Each has 4 lines. This is a regular structure. It keeps the poem steady, like their love. Donne tells his wife not to cry when he leaves. Their love is strong and special. It grows even when they are apart. It is like gold or a compass. They stay connected and complete each other. The poem was written when John Donne traveled and left his wife. He wrote this to comfort her. The themes are love, death, separation, unity, and strength. Symbols are death, gold, spheres, and the compass. Literary devices are similes, metaphors, conceits, contrast, and imagery. They make the poem beautiful and deep. Thank you for watching this video on explanation and analysis of A Valediction, Forbidding Mourning by John Donne.